by some reason, you need to move the sphere along with the cube. There is a sphere. Assume that this cube is a stand for the sphere or something like that. So you need to always move these two things together. You don't want to move one independently of the other. What you can do is that you can select the sphere, you can select the cube, okay, and press Control P. Okay, Control P is actually making one the parent of other. So what happens is that if you click to object, then immediately, I'm sorry. I just want you to look at here also. Okay, I'll just keep these two things here. Now we have sphere, cube, that is there. Okay. If I select the cube sphere, and if I select the cube and if I Control P, that, then there is no sphere anymore. There is only cube. What happened? If you open it, the sphere is inside this, which means if I select the cube and move, the sphere will always move along with the cube. Okay. So now the sphere is a child of the cube. This is called as parenting. Okay. But if you select the sphere and then move it will move independently. So you can always move the child independently. Okay. But when you move a parent, the child will come along. Okay. So let us do that here for our thing. What I want to do is that I want to select the head and everything else should come along with it. Okay. So what I want to do is that I want to select everything else. Okay. And I'll select this. Select this. I will not select head now. I'll go to collar. I'll go to body. I'll go to base plate. And after everything, I will select the head. So now, maybe you will not be able to see it, but the head will be on yellow color and everything else is on orange color. Now I click Control P. Now, if I select the head and move, all those things will move. Okay. Now I will select all this also, and I will select the head with Control. Okay. Again, Control E. Object. Let me see it works because most of the time, yeah, it works. Okay. Now, if you select the head and move the bacterial edge, the entire bacterial edge will move as its own. But if you select anything else, it will only move that. So there is a line saying that this is been connected to this. So if you want to move that, you can move that. But you can move things independently also if you want. But now this is become very easy because we can manipulate only one object, everything else will come move along with it. Right? If that goes for scaling also. If you scale this, everything else will scale. If you rotate this, everything else will rotate. Any transformation that you are giving to this, everything else will follow. That's very handy. Okay. All right. So let's stop here.
One more
And
doubt. I
then,
mean, if
yeah.
if you want to, I mean, again, ungroup it or generally we say grouping. Ungrouping.
So ungrouping matlab select everything. Alt P, clear parent. So in Blender, anything we are doing with the control, we can undo that by using Alt. For example, if you remove this and if you rotate it, okay, and if you scale this, you have done all the transformations too. Okay. When you click R, you will rotate something. Okay. When you click Alt R, you will reset the rotation. When you set G, you will move something. When you click Alt G, you will reset the movement. When you click Alt, yes, you will reset the scale to the original scale. Okay. So anything, if you want to cancel something, it's usually Alt and the original, the whatever the command that you are down to do that. Okay. So similarly, select everything. Okay. Alt T, sorry, Alt T, it will clear the parent. So if you go to the collection, everything is separate now. Great. All right. Anything else?
Is it separate or still like collection still shows it's a collection?
No. See, the collection is fine. Collection is fine. You cannot select a collection and move it. You can only select the head and move it. As you look at this. You have only head, and everything else is inside the head, right? So you can select the head and move everything. So if I select everything and do Alt P, clear parent. Sorry, I didn't clear that. Okay. Clear parent. What happens?
No.
Now everything is different. And also another thing that you want to consider is that assume that you have moved this thing to side. Okay. You have parented it and parented moved the parent. Now the child of the parent doesn't want to come with its parent, but since the parent is moved, the child have to move. That's why they have moved. Okay. Now just select everything, undo the parenting. Child will move back to the original position. Okay. So the position of the child has not moved. But there is another way where you can clear and keep transformation. Then it will clear the parenting, but it will keep the movement and the scaling and everything. So parenting is a very important concept in Blender. That also you should kind of everything. I mean, I am kind of distilled down and I only tell you only those very important things. There are so many things that you can do, but even with those very minimal, very simple things, we have been able to create a decent looking bacteria page here, right? This is good. I mean, this is not a bad bacteria. This is really fine that we have created. So even with the very small things that I have told you today, even baby steps, we are able to create this. There are a lot of other things that we can do. I haven't even touched sculpting. There is another thing called sculpting all over the world. So I haven't even touched that. That's all there. So just consider, and I haven't even touched on how to bend things around the curve and everything. So all those things are there, all the tips are there. Once you understand the basics of the Blender, then probably you can go back and look for different tutorials and the things that I have shared with you yesterday, and you can learn more. Okay, and do that. All right, we have a long way to go on to coloring this and shaping this, and we have to create a cell membrane also. Let us take a quick break, and probably we'll come back and then we'll do that. What do you say?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
So we'll
So
come by.
think about it.
We'll come
We'll
back
come back
by
by
at
at what time?
1:30? Half an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah,
1
it's 1 o'clock, 1:30. I think will be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. See, are you guys on the same place or are you in different places? I mean, where are you attending the class? Are you in SRM only currently? Many of you?
Yeah, mostly
everybody is in SRM. Yeah.
So how are you seeing me? I mean, are you seeing in a big screen or something, or are you independently working on your laptops?
I work on a laptop. So
I mean, how about the students? I mean,
yeah,
everybody
has
has laptops. Yeah.
I mean, so they are
Mostly,
looking at
yeah.
individual laptop. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. When you have lunch together, think about it and talk about these things, and then we'll talk about it further. Okay. All right.
Okay, we'll come back.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Please do come back. Okay, don't run away. Thanks. Bye.
Okay.
Thanks.